Hello everyone, it's been a long time since we have met, so before welcoming you guys, let me welcome myself. Welcome to the show for myself, and now let me welcome all of you to this wonderful show, which is the Green Signal. It is a great brand name in international automobile industry and has made a mark and has got a knack of making quality vehicles with superior technology. Now in India, Fiat is slowly making their progress with biggies like Punto and Linea. Now Linea is one of their most successful in India. It's a stylish vehicle with awesome features. Now they are coming up with a new vehicle which is a package between the Punto and the Linea, and it's called Linea Classic, a more budget friendly car with the features of Linea.
The demand for entry-level sedans is quite high in India, as most hatchback buyers aspire to get into a 3-box vehicle as soon as possible. The entry-level sedan segment, better known as the C segment, is dominated by sub-4-meter offerings from Maruti Suzuki and Honda, while cars like the Toyota Etios, Ford Classic, Tata Mansa and Mahindra Verito manage to do some decent numbers. In a bid to appeal to a wider audience, Fiat has launched the Linea Classic, which is nothing but the regular Linea sans some equipment, putting the car in a new price bracket. The company claims the Fiat Linea Classic is the longest car in the segment and thereby offers more for less.
The exterior of Fiat Linea Classic is sporty and stylish with its large hood and a properly designed nose. Now the chrome finish is almost the same from the regular Linea, but at the same time the fog lamp is missing here. Now the headlamps are dual parabola headlamps, which unlike the regular Linea is not automatic, because in the regular Linea it senses light and it can turn on and off according to the necessities. Also the wiper, in the regular Linea the wiper has got rain sensors, which means it automatically turns on when it rains. Now coming to the sides, we have body colored side door handles and body colored ORVMs. This is manual and not automatic like the regular Linea, and the wheels are 14-inch wheels, and these are not alloy wheels, as if you don't know. Now when we look from the back, the only difference that we can spot from a normal Linea and this Linea, I mean it's not that this is an abnormal Linea, this is the classic Linea. Now the difference is that in a classic Linea you can see this classic written, and in the regular Linea it's not there. Rest everything is just the same.
The Fiat Linea Classic looks like the regular Linea but is devoid of many features. Thus the exterior side, you'll find the front fog lights, alloy wheels, body side moldings, chrome door handles and chrome lining on the doors missing. Now these features do add to the premium touch of the vehicle, but the lack of it on the Linea Classic isn't much of a bother because the car continues to look attractive even in lower trim. If anything, the lack of 15-inch wheels do rob away the beautiful stance of the car. Mind you, the Linea is a long car and by far the longest in the segment, that's 4560mm length, which means you'll always have the feeling of driving something bigger than what you paid for.
Now when we check out the interiors of the Fiat Linea Classic, it's simply stylish and superb and well made. Now there is not much of a difference between the top end version of the Fiat Linea Classic and the lower end of the regular Linea. Both has 4-door power windows, tilt adjustable steering and a music system with 4-door speakers.
On the interior front, the Linea Classic lacks quite a lot of equipment you'll find in cars of a similar price. Manually adjustable rear view mirrors are very welcome at this price point, as even hatchbacks are now coming with electrically adjustable ORVMs. Cost cutting is evident at several places. Although the car has 4 power windows, the driver's side door has controls only for the front 2 power windows. The classy white Linea cluster is missing too, but what's really shocking is the spare wheel. Other things missing include keyless entry, USB and Bluetooth connectivity, steering mounted audio controls, etc. On the brighter side, Fiat has retained one-touch power windows, twin glove box, multi-information display, follow me home headlamps and rear center armrest on the Linea Classic. The vehicle also turns off the headlights on its own if you forget to do so. Space inside the cabin of the Linea is generous, although the sloping roof lines does eat into the headroom of rear seat passengers. The seats are firm but comfortable and the visibility all around is good too. Fifth passenger isn't going to be comfortable inside the Linea as the hump is significant and the seat back has the armrest. Fiat makes some solid cars and the Linea Classic is no exception. The vehicle feels well put together and the doors shut with a resounding thud. The AC is a chiller and the audio system offers decent sound quality. The Linea is the only car in its segment which comes with double blade wipers which clean the windshield brilliantly. So as far as the cabin goes, the Linea Classic does offer more than its rivals with more solidity and a generous boot which can hold 500 liters of luggage.
Now speaking about the engines that power this car, the Fiat Linea Classic is available in two engine variants, the 1.4 litre petrol variant and the 1.3 litre diesel variant. Now this is a diesel variant, it's a 1.3 litre multi-jet DOHC engine. Even the petrol variant is a DOHC engine. Now this multi-jet engine can produce a maximum power output of 76 bhp at 4000 rpm and a maximum torque of 197 Nm at 1750 rpm. Now speaking about the petrol variant, it can produce a maximum power output of 90 PS at 6000 rpm.
From the engine side, the Linea Classic has surprised us with the way it moves. The engine lacks VGT, which has somehow become a blessing for the car in city conditions. Unlike the VGT-equipped Linea diesel, the double output motor has turbo lag, well contained, which gives it slick performance in the city. The Linea Classic's mill is very tractable and the power delivery is linear. You will never feel the lack of ponies in city conditions. Want to amble around town at 20 km per hour? Sure, you can do that in the third gear without a hitch. 100 km per hour comes up in third gear near the red line, while cruising on the highways in top gear at 100 km per hour will make the tacho needle tick at around 2500 rpm. What further complements the Linea Classic's drivability is a light clutch with a dead pedal, although the gearbox is a bit resistant and isn't a fast shifting unit. One can expect a mileage of 14 km per litre in the city and 16 km per litre on the highway with 100% AC usage. The meat of the performance comes between 2000 to 3500 rpm, and post that, the Linea Classic's power plant really starts to lose breath. NVH levels are good in the lower part of the power band, but once past 3000 rpm, the oil burner starts becoming audible and is very loud post 4000 rpm. The motor itself is very lethargic in the higher end of the power band and red line comes in at 5100 rpm. This isn't a car you would want to rev hard as there is no top and power. Thus the Linea Classic doesn't fare well in outright acceleration, and 0 to 100 km per hour takes around 18 seconds. You need to downshift on the highways to get going while overtaking.
The Fiat Linea Classic is available in three variants: the Classic Diesel, the Classic Plus Diesel and the Classic Petrol. Now definitely the car is a proper package of overall space, comfort, performance, features and things that would make a customer want to buy this car. But at the same time, the features that are omitted might make the customer to think twice, because for the same price the competitors are offering the same features, but still it's an awesome car from the performance range. So check this out.
Fiat has been known for giving a good blend of ride and handling in its cars. The Linea's mature underpinnings means the Classic rides very well, better than the regular Linea thanks to the high profile rubber. However, handling isn't as good due to the car being under-tired and the steering lacking the feel you expect from a Fiat car. Sure, the hydraulic unit is heavy at low speeds and quick at high speeds, but it isn't feedback rich. There is pronounced body movement at high speed and that really robs away the feel from the car, although the Linea remains firmly composed on highways. Turning radius seems better thanks to the smaller wheels. Brakes are aided by ABS and offer very good stopping power. There is no EBD though. The Linea Classic is an excellent alternative to sub 4 meter sedans as it has a charm of its own. If you drive mostly in the city, the Linea Classic is definitely worth a look.
Now, online shopping has become a huge thing all over the world now. You can sit back, relax at the ease of your couch at your home, and you can buy whatever you want through the internet. Now, Nissan has launched a website and you can buy the Terrano online. So let's see what all is happening hot in the online, not in the online, the automobile industry. Enfield's Continental GT is launched in India for rupees 2.05 lakhs. Now, the Royal Enfield has taken a lot of pain in recreating this 1960s British bike, and it's surely going to be an eye-catcher.
Royal Enfield's Continental GT is the most special motorcycle to leave these famous factory doors in a very long time. A cafe racer painstakingly recreated by Royal Enfield to match similar sporty-looking British bikes in the 1960s, the GT is built with a keen eye for attention to detail. The Royal Enfield's Continental GT Classic round headlight sits surrounded by alloy steering braces and clip-on bars. Other rider controls include good quality palm grips as well as comfortable to touch buffed alloy clutch and brake levers. The GT is quick, not quick enough for a 500 perhaps, yet providing enough oomph for the sporty classic it is, capable of cruising at 100 km per hour comfortably, tachometer hovering at 3500 rpm as the big single fires away with a steady rhythm. Pushed hard to its limit, the GT achieved an indicated 140 km per hour on flat road in 5th, even racing to 150 km per hour down a slight gradient with the throttle pinned open. Surprising as to hold such high speeds over prolonged duration without much protest other than a lot of vibes. The Continental GT power plant feels unmistakably Royal Enfield with tangible improvements, a relatively rev-happy nature and improved top-end performance thanks to lightened engine internals.
New 2014 Honda City unveiled. Now, Honda has confirmed that the car will be launched in 2014 January, and it's gonna be another eye-catcher.
New 2014 Honda City unveiled. Honda has taken the wraps of the 4th generation City with the launch confirmed for January 2014. The new Honda City, called 2CT, is built on the same platform as the upcoming new generation Honda Jazz. The new car has a length of 4440 mm, same as the current City, but the wheelbase is 50 mm more at 2600 mm, shoulder room 40 mm more than the current car, height stands at 10 mm more at 1495 mm, width at 1695 mm, and leg room up by 60 mm and knee room up by 70 mm. The new Honda City will come with both petrol and diesel engine options. The 1.5 litre diesel is Honda's new made for India engine, the same as seen on the Emax, but is more fuel efficient and refined. The 1.5 litre petrol has also been tuned for better fuel efficiency and comes with a plastic intake manifold for weight reduction. The car boasts a 24% improvement in structural rigidity as compared to the old car. There is new McPherson struts for the front suspension, while the rear gets an H-shaped twist beam suspension. Honda also claims that the brakes have been tuned to provide better feel.
A few days back, Tata has launched their emax CNG with the Tata Nano. Now they have introduced the same in Indica and Indigo.
Tata Motors has launched two new CNG models, the Indigo emax and Indica emax. Tata claims a mileage figure of 23.7 km per kilogram for the Indica emax and 24.6 km per kilogram for the Indigo emax.
The India Kawasaki Motors IKM has recently launched the litre class Ninja ZX10R and the Ninja ZX14R in India. Now they are coming up with a naked sports bike. No, it's not a sports bike, it's a street bike, and it's a Z1000.
India Kawasaki Motors IKM has only recently launched its litre class Ninja ZX10R and sports touring Ninja ZX14R in India, and since has sold 13 bikes. The bike manufacturer is taking the Indian market very seriously now, evident in the company now planning to launch its naked street bike, the Kawasaki Z1000, here as well. The Z1000 sports bike shows off razor-sharp styling for its minimal body panels. The menacing-looking motorcycle was recently showcased at the 2013 EICMA Motorcycle Show, Milan, and houses a 4-stroke, 1043cc inline 4-cylinder and liquid-cooled engine. It's a litre class naked street bike that generates a prodigious maximum power of 142 bhp at 10,000 rpm, while peak torque stands at 11.3 kg at 7,300 rpm, driving the rear wheel via a 6-speed gearbox. BMW Z4 facelift launched at Rs 68.9 lakhs. The BMW Z4 facelift has been launched at a price of Rs 68.9 lakhs for the Z4 S-Drive 35i, while the S-Drive 35i Design Pure Traction version costs Rs 69.9 lakhs ex-showroom India. The facelift incorporates minor updates in the form of restyled bumpers, new chrome grills within the front flanks, a new alloy wheel design, and a new grille and headlamp design. On the inside, there are subtle updates to the interior trim. Over and above that, the Design Pure Traction features different interior trim options and an orange body color exclusive to this variant. There are no mechanical changes from the previous Z4, with the power output of 302 bhp from the car's 3-litre twin-turbo direct injection engine. It comes mated to a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox. Top speed is claimed 250 km per hour, while 0 to 100 km per hour is dispatched in 5.1 seconds.
So that's all what I have for you guys today from the Motor World. Next week, same time, same channel, with lots of news and fun and hot bikes and cars. Till then, bye-bye.